can start with sports. I don't mind sports. Let me just
Can,
open up the room. You know what I mean? Welcome to Respect the Goats, the live podcast, man. We just have a few rules. We here on Clubhouse every week at 6 p.m. on Tuesdays morning. You're welcome to join if you're listening right now. We just ask that you respect everybody's opinion. We do curse, but we do not curse at each other, and we do not name call. Right now, everybody's heating up already. They ready to get to it. Right now, we talking to sports. So y'all keep the sports talk going. I want to know who going to the Super Bowl after y'all finish y'all take.
hey, look, but real talk, man. Since what was it, like the early 2000s when the Redskins / Commanders got Joe Gibbs back as head coach? Like they've been trying to buy these joints since then, and they just can't put it together. I would have loved to see RG3 ball out, man, but he couldn't stay healthy.
He was a bum.
Hey, Jay Z
had
gonna
people
buy the
scared
team.
though.
They gonna fix that.
It was, I think, his injuries is what got him messed up, man. He was like the AD of basketball. He was like the AD of football. He couldn't stay healthy.
I mean, I think him taking hits, man, like, you know what I'm saying, instead of him just kind of like, you know what I'm saying, folding, like he take the hits, bro. And I think that's what really messed him up, you feel me?
Snap that knee.
Facts.
Mess that knee up.
Then he had the neck injury, I think, when he was with what was it, Baltimore, I think?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was like
man, them guys.
He's what Lamar Jackson is what he could have been, but I think RG3 man had a better arm than Lamar Jackson, right?
Yeah, I think Lamar Jackson. I'm not saying that he don't have an arm, but his speed is what, you know what I'm saying. What got
Yeah.
him, you feel me?
But P, you gonna hate to hear this, but the Super Bowl is gonna be the Eagles versus the Chiefs.
Double XL says Eagles, because we're gonna come back to this when the Super Bowl comes. So we got Eagles versus Chiefs
That's
from
one
Double
vote. We got
XL.
Eagles versus Chiefs.
Yeah, I'm gonna get
not
mine
mad
out
at
the way
that.
right now. My AFC selection is the Bills. My NFC selection is the underdog Vikings.
That's not bad either.
Kirk
That's
Cousins.
not bad either. Your favorite cousin, what you got?
Oh man. All right, I'm gonna try not to sound biased, yo.
Yeah.
Man. I honestly think it pains me to say this, but the Eagles may get it. I think between them and the Niners are probably going to go from the NFC, and I
No, you can
think
only
the
pick one.
Chiefs or the
You can only
Bills.
pick one.
Oh,
You can
okay.
only pick one.
Well, if it ain't my boys, you know what, bump it, man. Cowboys, baby, we're going to the bowl, man.
Okay.
We're going to the
Boys.
Chiefs, man.
Boys and the Chiefs.
I had to get my skip on. Yeah. Matter of fact, no, it's gonna be us and the Bills, bro. It's gonna be a repeat of the 90s.
Hey, I got another prediction.
No, you
Cowboy
can only
fans,
pick one.
if y'all catch 49ers first round, y'all leaving first round. Them boys scary.
Ooh.
We might. The way
Ooh.
we've been playing, our defense been looking real suspect lately, bro. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
I think y'all are locked for 5 though. I mean for 4. Well,
Yeah.
maybe 5. I
I
think
think
y'all are
we're
locked
gonna be
for
fine.
5.
I think we're gonna get a wild card slot, yo, because I think what you call is going the Eagles gonna lock us up for the division. So
Well, do it matter
Hold
because
on, guys.
only one team gets the bye.
Y'all in already. Y'all in. Y'all got the wild card already. Y'all good.
Yeah, they clinched.
Yeah, y'all good. Y'all Cowboys is good.
yeah,
I
we
think they
traveling.
are locked.
We
It's the
traveling,
Giants
so
that's
that could
still
be.
fighting.
We traveling, so that could be. Yeah.
Y'all on the road for sure.
Yeah.
Not
I ain't,
necessarily though, because five gonna play. I don't know how they got that shit, man. That shit weird.
No,
Well, don't only one team get a bye, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it'll
First
probably
So
be the Eagles from the
so
NFC.
2
So
play
everybody
7.
wild card.
Yeah, no, yeah,
nah,
but the
one
wild
from
cards
each
are
one
on the
from each
road.
joint.
So you got the division. So 2 gonna play 7, 3 gonna play 6, 4 gonna play 5. That's how that shit go.
Yes.
And one gonna be chilling.
Yeah, one gonna be on the bye week.
yeah, first.
Smiles, what's your
So right
prediction?
now,
Go ahead.
the
Go ahead,
Cowboys
Smiles.
will be playing whoever 4 is.
Man, I'm a Look, man, I ain't saying I'm not even biased. You feel me? I'm an Eagles fan. You feel me? I really think it's gonna be us and the Bills.
Okay, Eagles, Bills. I got that from Smiles. Eagles, Bills. What's up,
I'm gonna
Uncle?
be,
Can we get
I'm gonna
Uncle
be
in the room?
different, Spars. I'm gonna
I
be
got you.
different,
What's up,
Spars.
P?
I'm leaning towards San Fran Bills, yo.
Ooh,
That'd be nice.
Yeah, that
that's a
ain't bad
nice
either.
one. That's a nice one.
Mm.
That's a nice one, man. Don't let
See,
them Lions get in there. We're gonna sneak one in. We're gonna knock somebody out.
Oh man.
I don't want to say Eagles, man, because my wife's whole family is from North Philly, bro. So that's all I hear everywhere. It's just Eagles everything. You know what I'm
Hey,
saying? I can't live, man. So I'm like, yo, I can't. They can't win another one.
hey, man, all us guys that be up here on Clubhouse, I would love we meet up to watch a game and talk some shit, yo.
Hey, that'd be dope, man. We can watch the Bowls. Shit.
Yeah, yeah, I would love that.
I'm with it.
Definitely the bowl.
Yeah.
Mm.
All right, let's get into the topics of the night, man. Y'all want to jump off these Tory? Y'all want to talk lists? Because we got a lot of lists out there.
Yo,
Or
yo,
y'all want to.
you. First of all, pause. Reword. Ain't
Hey,
nobody
get him
jumping
right,
off on
X.
Tory, yo. Ain't nobody
Get him right.
jumping off on Tory. Use better words,
It's
Pete.
the topics.
Mm,
It's the,
mm.
sir, it's the top.
No, no,
Would you like to
no,
introduce the
son.
topics?
Hey,
Hello?
hey,
Would you like to
No,
introduce
nobody
the
you good,
talking.
topics?
but pause,
All
yo.
right.
But go ahead, go ahead.
All right. The Tory topic, sir, is what I'm talking about. Um, we could do that. Let's go to Tory, man. You know, I got a special guest in the building. You know,
Yeah, let's
Smiles to
get it
come
out
and
the
talk
way.
about Tory. I also got a special guest in the building, shout out to Christina of the Mike is Hot podcast. So let's go, Tory, man. Let's not even wait. How we feeling?
Oh man. I mean, I've been
Go ahead,
hearing
set it
bits
off,
and
Smiles. Talk to me.
I've been hearing bits and pieces about it, man. You feel me? And from what I gather, you feel me? I guess it's just been a whole bunch of lying in the court case. You feel me? A lot of fabricated stories. I heard they had a witness that said that, you know what I'm saying, basically they seen like I guess like flashing light from next door, whatever the case may be. For real, you want me to be honest with you, you feel me? I feel like Tory know what really happened. He just ain't saying nothing because he don't want to be a snitch.
You said what, Smiles?
I said I feel I said for real, I said like I've heard bits and pieces, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't really put it together. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? I heard about the witness that lived next door. I heard about, you know what I'm saying, I guess they basically was supposed to have jumped Megan or whatever the case may be. Like I just been hearing a whole bunch of stuff, man. So somebody give me what really happened, you feel me?
Well, look, man. Let me
We
let me
don't.
catch you up on just the case, right? So let's introduce this. We got the verdict last week. Tory Lanes found guilty.
Okay.
The charges mainly involved him shooting Meg is what they was trying to get to. There now the bodyguard that was actually there. What I did learn, we watching a lot of blogs and we ain't necessarily getting all the accurate information. So they actually did locate him, but they didn't want him to testify. They didn't want Tory to testify either. I don't know for
Okay.
whatever reason. It might have hurt the case, gained the case, whatever. They didn't want to. They didn't. The defense ain't want to do it. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So the story is from the witness that seen it is he seen the car go. He seen two girls fighting. He seen other people jumping out the car. He see a light, which we're assuming is a gun from one side. Heard a shot. Then he said the little guy, the only little guy out there is Tory. Take the gun, take the gun, and then basically empty that thing. Because he said he heard like total of 5 shots. So I'm assuming Tory licked 4 off. Everybody's thinking Kelsey licked one off. But she was she She pleaded the fifth. So she didn't. She answered basic questions, but none of her testimony, could incriminate her. So that's where we at. Basically, you got a very unbalanced crowd out there. Some are looking at this like we need to protect women. Some are looking at this like it's still unfair to Tory because they didn't really necessarily prove that he did it. But at the same time, we got to look at, this is the jury's, that's coming up with this. You know what I'm saying? So that's the verdict they
Right.
came up with, and they plan to appeal it.
Can I throw my theory out there real quick? Like I told you, I
Come
don't know
on with
nothing
it.
about
Come
the
on with it, your
case.
favorite
All right.
cousin.
So first thing, I want to go here. So Meg got shot in the foot, right, or both feet, for what I heard or whatever. So first question: was she really on TikTok or IG dancing the next day?
Yup.
That's what I heard.
So I don't know about anybody else, but I've never heard of nobody getting shot in their foot and they was up dancing the next day.
Exactly.
No, that's big
Never heard of
facts.
that.
No,
That's
I
facts.
don't, I don't, I don't, I don't, I don't remember seeing that. I saw on live like the next day crying, but y'all gonna have to send me that footage. I don't
Nah,
believe
but
that.
like
No,
when,
this
but
is
like
this is
when
what I
she
heard. I don't
started,
know.
when she started doing shows and stuff like that. Oh my bad, I didn't mean to cut anybody off.
No, you
No,
good, you
no,
good,
go
you
ahead,
good.
Christina.
When she
Welcome to the
started doing
group.
shows and other things, I forget. There was a show that she did not too much longer after she got shot. And she was on stage twerking and she had heels on, and people were actually putting comments underneath the performance like, hold on, didn't you just get shot in the foot like a month
Oh,
ago? And like,
so when y'all say next day, y'all being facetious,
yeah,
because I took it as
facetious, not
literal.
like, yeah,
Okay,
not
I
like
got you. Okay.
literal.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
yeah,
I'm gonna put it like this, X. I seen the clip from one of Tory songs where he was like, "How you get shot in the foot and no tendons hit bones or whatever, and you dancing the next day on Instagram." So I
Yeah,
don't
I
know.
heard about that too.
You know what I'm saying? Now, my other thing is this. I'm kind of a music theorist a little bit.
Me
Do
too.
you think this has anything to do with your boy being independent and not and
Yes.
owning his masters and all that?
Yes, yes. I'm so glad somebody finally said this because on our show we've been talking about it. We're actually gonna talk some more about the verdict this Thursday coming up. So if you guys don't watch our platform, you can definitely tune in on the Mic is Hot on Instagram and on YouTube. But I personally, I'm kind of like into that whole theory thing, the conspiracy or whatever you want to call it. But they were saying that Tory Lanes was having like a war with his labels, trying to go independent and owning his masters. They weren't really trying to release his masters to him, like he was still in a contract and a deal. And there was some type of messy situation going on behind that. Now, there is this whole conspiracy thing that certain entertainers have to do, like if they don't cooperate with certain things underneath their contract, they get pinned on doing jail time. It's just a whole bunch of conspiracy things like that. But I personally think it has something to do with that, only because they said that they did not find any of his DNA on the gun. On the gun, they found her friend Kelsey. They found her DNA on the gun. And they also gave her a perjury charge because they said some of the things that she told the police wasn't matching up with what she was saying in court.
Can I got y'all bear with me because I got four things I want to throw out there. Four questions. One. So based on what I'm hearing all y'all say, we're ignoring that the girl, her friend, text Megan security that night and said Tori just shot Meg. Help. That's one. Number two, we're just ignoring the fact that Tori called Meg and offered her money not to press charges. Three, I want y'all to think about all the people you know that ever got shot and survived and lied about who shot them. And number four. I said nine. Number four, Jay Z is so powerful that he
Yes.
was able to bribe every single juror member. This sounds like a great movie.
Hey, I'm not saying I forgot. I just don't know. Like I told you, I won't follow the case, but I'm just throwing stuff out that I've heard.
I, I mean, from the case, it just seems like there's a gray area. Like it seems like there's something that's missing that would just pull everything completely together.
Let me
But
ask
what?
you this, Christina.
Yeah.
What would make you think about all the scenarios that would make you lie about who shot you?
That's a good question. I
Well,
mean,
She was smashing Ben Simmons at the same time.
I
that
think I
too.
That's
want
all.
to. I think I
That's all.
got her back. Hey, Christina, I got your back on this
Go
one.
ahead. Go ahead.
And X, you already know how I feel. Me and you talked about this. I feel like the prosecution just painted a better picture. That's why that man was found guilty. That's how I feel.
Oh.
But to answer for Christina, in Megan's situation,
Mhm.
they both was dealing with that dude,
Right.
and he's like, neither one of us will have him. He shot me. Like now, I mean, that could be. Let's just say that could be possible.
Right.
You know,
Right.
it can be
Okay.
possible, and I agree with X all day and all week on that. But just that one part of a woman's bitterness
Right.
can make her say he
One
the
more,
one that shot me.
one more question. How does the defense benefit from Tory's personal security not testifying on his behalf, unless it's not on his behalf?
That was a L. They took an L on that.
That tells it all. Like I always
Yeah,
say, 1 plus 1 is 2. I know we love the juicy theories, but 1 plus 1 is 2.
because in his mind, he already knew they had something else. Whatever he was going to testify to benefit Tory, he knew damn well
No,
them
I'm
people
gonna
was
tell you.
prepared to
I'm
beat
gonna
his
tell you what
ass
happened.
up.
They offer that security money. They offer. He said, "I'm not finna go in this court and lie. Y'all might as well don't even call me, dog." That's the
Right.
only. That's the only scenario that makes sense.
That does make sense.
Yeah, you know,
I got
I'm
I get it.
can I can I also bring a couple questions to the table about this situation? So my question to everybody listening is, does intention matter in this situation? Let me explain.
okay.
Hypothetically,
Mhm.
if I shoot at the ground and it ricochets and hits
Mhm.
you,
Mhm.
was I shooting you?
Right. 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 Nope.
I'm just asking, does that
Nope.
matter? Is that
He
the
no,
same
not.
thing?
I think it does matter if like okay. Then there was something that came out that said that Kelsey and her were fighting over the gun. That was another storyline that came out about it. And between them fighting over the gun, Kelsey, either somebody touched the trigger or something, and the gun fired off and accidentally shot Megan in the foot.
Y'all do realize that uh, Megan and that girl are not cool.
Yeah, they're
I don't
not
see.
friends.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't see where she would try to protect her if she's the one that shot her.
But
Not
okay,
really.
hold
No,
on,
no,
But
hold on.
no.
maybe
X,
she
I'm going
didn't
back to
mean to shoot her. Maybe they were literally fighting over the gun, or I don't know why they would be fighting over a gun. That's the thing that I'm just saying. There's so many loopholes in the story.
Yeah.
I'm going back. But X, I'm going back to Spauld's theory. Like, what if she was really mad at Tory?
Who?
But
Which one?
she's really
Kelsey
mad at
or
the
Megan?
homegirl too. She's mad.
Megan.
Oh, okay.
She's really mad at the homegirl too.
Right.
Hold on, no. Didn't Meg hook Kelsey and Tori up?
Yep. No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't
So
know
why
what
would
happened. I
Meg
just
be
know
mad at
they.
the homegirl if she started hitting them after they was
Women
doing
get
that thing?
women get mad over that every day, B.
Oh,
Their
that's
Okay.
women
you
get
on.
territorial. Like maybe I don't know. Maybe she try. I don't know. I don't know what her reason was for
He
doing
put
that. But
one
I
arm
think
in
she
the
was
figure
weird.
four and he put the other one in the figure four, and I ain't like that.
Maybe. Maybe.
Okay, got you.
I got another question. Is it possible that because they said it was three people on Meg? Is it possible Meg was so drunk she don't know who shot her?
Right. That's a
Nah, hell
possibility.
no.
That's a
And then I
possible.
and then I look up and I'm shot and I see Tory with the gun because he
Right.
took it.
Right.
Mm-mm.
That's what happened with Tupac. He
I'm
Oh,
a,
thought
I'm
it was
I'm a,
Whoa.
I'm a,
Biggie. He thought it was
uh-oh.
now.
Biggie that shot him.
Oh, the fact that we thought they thought Biggie shot him. Yeah, respectfully.
Right.
Yeah,
When
yeah,
it
they
wasn't
was
even
setting him up.
Biggie. And that ended up in a whole and two people being a whole war when shit wasn't even facts.
Facts.
So I mean, I don't know. The whole thing just seems I don't know. Something just isn't right
I
about
don't
that
know
shit.
if
Like
My thing is, if that motherfucking dude, if that little Bugs Bunny looking motherfucker told her, dance, bitch, if he told her that, you don't forget some shit like that. Like, you don't, I mean, like, that's traumatizing. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I don't think he told her that. I think that's bullshit. I think that's
Yeah, I think it's
yo,
bullshit too.
bullshit.
the way that shit came out on national TV, yo, when she was crying, yo. Come on, man.
honestly,
Y'all, what's the
honestly,
first
I
thing
think
y'all
they're
thought
just trying.
about?
I think they're just trying to make Tory look bad because he already has like this aggressive reputation.
Mm, yeah.
Yeah, and
And then
then
and
let's
then
not forget.
and then it didn't help him that he smacked up August Alsina like a month before his
I
case,
was just about to
and he
say
was
that.
on house
That's a
arrest.
fact.
Yeah.
Uh,
So
what?
18, he'll be home in 18 months. He'll be home in 18 months.
My, if you
Yo, do
are
y'all think 20? I got a question. Do y'all think 23 years was quite lengthy for
Hell
the
yeah,
Hell
situation?
yeah.
hell
Because
yeah.
No,
this dude that commit
no,
murder that don't even get 20 years.
They're not even giving pedophiles that
no.
time.
That's
that's
It's
not
it's
the
vicious.
time. That's just the limit they can go.
that's what he can be facing by law
Yeah,
per
he's not getting
charge
that shit. He's
carries
not
those
getting that.
numbers. They're gonna give him 10 years. He'll be home at 18.
10
18 months.
years? I don't even think he should get 10 years for that.
They have to make it look good, like you said. It might be the conspiracy theory. These people know how to get their money back if they paid
That's true.
anybody off.
That is
Yeah,
And if
true.
they
they
gonna
I
get
got
don't think
their
he
money back, they gonna
they're
get
gonna
that shit
deport him.
back tenfold. You know what I'm
Yeah,
they
saying?
you're
definitely
right.
gonna
He's
make an
gonna get
example out
deported
of him.
after that. I don't think he's coming back to the U.S.
Y'all is up here talking like this girl made up getting shot in the foot.
No, I ain't
Well,
talking about
No,
that. I
well,
we're not
mean,
hold
saying
hey,
on.
that.
I'm not saying that.
Necessarily though, she didn't ultimately get a bullet in the foot. So to go to her
The
theory of
the
her
the
dancing,
forensics man said it was full of fragments in the foot.
fragments, not the bullet. I'm
Not the
going
bullet.
back to
That
her
means it was
dancing.
pieces. That means it was
Oh, oh,
Yeah,
pieces.
oh, 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 that make
yeah.
it better.
Yeah,
Right.
That
Oh,
make
it
it
yeah.
doesn't
better.
make it
No.
better.
Tori,
I'm saying that's the reason why she was dancing within 30 days.
Tory,
It was only
Tory
fragments.
Lanes, Tory Lanes just reading the Bible, shooting in the air, and she put her big foot in the air, and that's how she got shot.
She put her big foot
Nah.
in.
Well, she wear like a
I,
size 12.
I think that little nigga really. I think he looked like the type of goofy nigga that'd be like, dance, bitch. Like I swear
Hold
he
on.
was with
Time out, time out. Why him and his daddy look exactly alike, and why they
but
both got bald heads with the hairlines?
I
How they do that?
with a
How do
part.
they do that?
Oh no, man. I don't know.
His
I don't
dad and
know.
him did look just
It's
alike.
that Canadian, it's that Canadian mix, man.
Yeah,
I have
Oh my
I have
God.
another
we got
question. Is it fair to blame Jay Z and Rock Nation?
no,
I don't know.
no,
The fact that
I
we
don't
just
either.
heard
no,
their name now, I don't think so.
I didn't
no,
understand it for real, for real.
no.
I don't know, man, because it could be some shit behind the scenes that we really don't fucking know. That's the thing. Like,
If
Nah,
it's my
I ain't.
my music theorist side says yes, but common sense is like, nah, I don't think so
All
on
right,
this one.
let me ask y'all this. Let me ask y'all this. Now, this is America, right?
yeah, this is America. Yeah.
We
Go
are
ahead.
black African Americans are 13% of the population, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what
You,
they tell
you,
us.
do you
Yeah, that's
see
what
how powerful Kanye was 2 months ago,
yeah.
and you see how they shook all that up?
Joe did.
What
Mhm.
what makes you think any black man in this land has that type of power? I ain't saying he ain't got none, but what makes y'all think any black man
Because
here
of
has
Jay,
that type of power?
because of Jay, man.
Jay make a lot of money for these motherfuckers, dog.
Right.
Jay know how to shut his mouth so he stay out their way too.
He sure do.
Let him say
Yeah,
something crazy, and they gonna do him like Kanye.
Yep.
That's
They
why
gonna
he
get
don't say
a
nothing crazy.
of course. You know what I'm saying?
So
We
part of Jay's power is his discernment. He knows what to speak about and what
mm,
not to speak about.
Is
mm,
in
That's
is
that's
incognito.
that's the real power.
mm.
Yeah,
You saw Will Smith smack somebody that white people like. Then he had to make a slave movie. Now he back with a slave. They made that man make a slave. I'm joking, y'all. I'm joking.
Right.
oh man,
Be surprised it might
I
be
I
don't
coming.
mean, he
know.
has a point. I mean,
I don't know. I mean,
So
man,
let's go.
but at the same time though, bro, with this music industry, man, like
Right.
we know it's a lot of sinister stuff that happens that
Yeah.
we are not privy to.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So there's no telling what really happened behind the scenes.
Right. Because for the general public, they're gonna create a story because it's still entertainment.
Big
It's
facts,
still
Oh,
man.
man.
entertainment. It's still gonna
So,
keep people drawn in. It's still gonna keep the numbers up. It's still gonna get their fans' attention and all this
Both
other
of their
stuff.
streams probably went up 300-400% now.
Right. And okay, did you guys hear that Megan the Stallion and her lawyers are trying to sue anybody that basically was slandering her and saying that she was lying?
Yeah, the
Boy, she got a
media.
lot of people to sue, boy.
Yeah, she trying to sue bloggers and media in the media.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Well, good luck,
Mm.
baby girl.
I swear.
I got an EBT card for you. That's it.
I
You know what
mean,
I'm
do you
saying?
guys think it was fair to say that she was kind of lying?
I never made up my own mind on that. Yeah, I left it up to the court. I never got into the public opinion thing. I just wanted to hear the story in the
well,
courtroom,
I,
and I would make my
would y'all
decision.
would y'all agree? Would you think you will be madder in the moment you get shot, or a week later? When do you think you'll be at your maddest point? And I know it can change from person to person.
It depends on what happened, what caused me to get shot. So
I ain't never been
I got,
shot, bro. So I don't know.
okay. If I got shot in my foot behind a bitch, I'm gonna be mad
I'm
as a
mad as
motherfucker.
fuck.
When you
I'm
gonna
gonna
be
be a
madder?
motherfucker.
When you gonna be madder? When it first
Probably
happened or later?
a week later, because my main joint gonna be telling me about myself, and I ain't gonna have no girl no more. So I done
Because
lost her,
the
and
reason
I got, you hear me?
the reason I asked, because Megan showed a lot of compassion while she was hurt. When the police came up, she said no, Tori didn't shoot her because she thought the police was gonna hurt her. That's a lot of compassion.
And
So
see,
she is
that's
a human.
the sympathy.
She's a
But see,
human being.
that's that contradiction type shit. It's like, okay, you first you lied, then you went on live later on. I mean, basically saying that this nigga shot you, like, and then trying to make it look like, oh, you're lying to save, talking about Tory, you're lying to save face. You know you shot me. You know
But
you
hold
killed
on.
me.
Don't black men do that? Don't black women do that for black men all the time? Police pull up, she got a black eye and say, "Don't take my baby."
Yeah.
Ain't
Yeah,
Hell
I
no,
yeah.
she the
mean,
one who called the police on him.
You just show to the black women. Who do you think
I
they
feel
call
like
it?
I
That's
feel
what I'm
like
saying. She
some
called the police on him and don't take him.
I feel like some black women do that. Like they have that second. I think they get that guilt thing. Like, oh, I don't want to put another black man in jail. Like that whole like guilt thing runs through your mind or whatever. But then they turn around later and be like, oh, you shot me. You shot me. Oh, but when you did do
No.
it to me, I told the police you
I'm,
didn't.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
tell you what I think happened. This is just a theory. Yeah, I can't prove any of this, but I think when he whatever that night and she protected him, I think between that and her making that live, he said some shit she ain't like. And said, "Oh, that's
Oh,
you."
yeah.
This one old girl bailed
That's
him out.
fair. That's fair. That's
I
fair.
mean, I heard he did say some sexual things, like she couldn't take dick or something like
He
that.
did say that.
What?
I
I
heard
think
Yeah,
I
all
heard
that.
that too.
Her long,
yeah, I
tall
heard
ass
that.
can't take no
I
wood.
never heard that one.
Damn.
Oh
That ass.
man, the way she be talking, you would think she could.
Right. That's what I was just about to say. The way she
Oh,
be dancing and
Spud Webb said
everything.
that.
I
So
tell you what,
Wow.
I'm with my man's on this one though. I think if I got shot, bro, if I got shot my foot behind the chick, I'll probably be mad at the moment. And then if I realize a week later it was my homie who shot me in the foot over a chick, I'll probably be even more heated because that's
Mm-hmm.
my
Yeah.
homie. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying?
I agree.
Like,
I agree.
Either way,
so
I'm
yo.
gonna be
let me
mad, but it's going.
ask the room this. Let's go back to the question. Is do y'all think now you know we don't know what happened, but
Right.
based off of what you heard, do y'all feel like the verdict was fair or not?
I feel like it was fair enough from what the prosecution did at the final, what they call that, not deliberation, they closing arguments. I just feel like their closing argument was that she was, PTSD now, and she showed a lot of courage
Mhm.
standing up there. They talked about her crying and how she felt and threatened for her life. They just painted this picture where he was a danger to society, and the jury said he shot her. He needs to be put away. That's what I got from it.
The defense blew it. The defense blew it. I'm gonna tell you why. And again, let's say if Kelsey, whatever her name is, she truly shot that girl. Now I understand Tory not wanting to be a snitch and all that, but a lawyer's a lawyer. I would have did everything in my power to make her look guilty. I would have been
I'm,
up there.
I'm sorry about that. Got a call. What was the question?
Do you think the verdict was fair or not based off of the evidence? And Spars and Double XL were just talking about the XL said that basically Tory's representation blew it. You know what I mean? Spars
Mm-hmm.
said based off of the closing arguments, he feel like that took it.
I personally don't think that I don't think the verdict was fair at all. Like I even them just saying that he could get up to 23 years for shooting somebody in the foot, I just thought that was really extreme. And to me, it screams that there's something more to it. Like we were saying earlier, there are people that do way harsher crimes, especially if they're of a different race, don't even get that much time. So
Hold on, y'all. Hold on, y'all. OJ walked free.
it,
This
He the
nigga.
only
that's
one.
because he had Robert Kardashian
He
and
the only one.
and what's his name on his case?
It wasn't my boy Johnny Cochran.
Yeah, Johnny
It's,
Cochran. There you go.
Yeah,
the
he ain't
glove
black,
don't
man.
fit.
He ain't black. He
That,
OJ.
Rest in peace,
that's what I'm
Johnny.
saying.
He
That's
I'm
ain't
gonna
black.
that's
tell
what
He
I'm
y'all
telling
what
you.
OJ.
got that
That's
case when Johnny Cochran put the damn glove on himself.
that's where his defense lost the case. He should have came up with a rhyme. You know that rhyme that he said the glove don't fit, you must have quit. He should have came up like that.
Oh man, I'm gonna say this, man. Based off what I've heard, I don't think the time matches. As far as the whole no snitching shit, I'm like this with it, bro. I ain't got to snitch, but I can tell you it won't me. You know
Right.
what I'm
Man.
saying? That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna know it won't me. Now I don't know who did it, but it won't me.
And
I would
I
have been
Hell
singing
yeah.
a
agree.
song on the stand. It wasn't me.
Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
I
He a
don't think
rapper. He ought to freestyle something real quick, boy.
I don't think Tory. I don't think Tory did himself any justice by kind of getting in trouble like right before his case was supposed to happen. So I
Yo,
mean, it just
why do you have a gun?
and oh, that's the other thing I was gonna say. That's the thing that hurt him too. He's not even supposed to have, and it wasn't even like a registered piece. He's not even supposed to be. That's what they hit him for like an illegal firearm, something else that had to do with basically him. He wasn't supposed to be around a gun.
Yeah, that's definitely what did it.
Man, he
So
should have
Nah,
that's
stayed at
really
Collie
what did
crib
it.
that night, man.
now don't get me wrong. I would have a gun if I was a
Hold
celebrity,
on.
but I would keep it on my
I
security's waist.
might got some
Right.
clarity on the gun situation. They said the gun was in the console, so it could have been a security. It wasn't necessarily his.
But I think he's not supposed. I don't know if he has a charge or I don't know, but all I
No,
know is that he's
He
not
was
really
on
supposed.
probation, but if you're around
he.
security, he can't do nothing. Like it's if it's security and it's registered, he good to go. I think because what they're trying to apply is Kelsey when Meg jumped on Kelsey and they was fighting and Kelsey pulled the gun. That's what they trying to say, and
Okay,
that's why
million dollar question.
and that's why
Right.
Million
So
dollar
security
look,
ran
question.
out the car.
hold on, X. Hold on, X. Let's clarify the gun, right? First of all, the gun was not in the console at all. The gun was on the passenger seat. That's where the girl grabbed it from. So his charge was just possession of a firearm
Oh
because
yeah.
it was in his vehicle and he was the driver. and it was in nobody's name. It didn't even belong to security.
Right. It was an.
That's why
I
he
thought they
got
said it wasn't
possession.
legal.
Right. That
Oh,
was the
she got
only.
shot with
That
a
was
throwaway.
that was the only charge I really thought they was gonna hit him with. Like, okay, they
Me
gonna let
too.
make him wear that gun
Right.
charge. But they hit him with
Vaughn,
everything. That was where I was like, wow.
I.
Vaughn, $1 million question.
Okay.
Me and
What's
you are
up?
pretty tight, right? Me and
Yes,
you
sir.
real tight, right? I
Yes,
used to
sir.
ride with my pistol. Did you
Yes,
know where
sir.
that pistol was at? Did you if you would have had a heated moment, would you know exactly where to go to get that pistol?
No,
How the hell did Kelsey know where that gun was at? Unless Tory had it out.
because it was right there on. From what they say, it was right there on the
It was out.
passenger seat.
Mhm.
They saying it was already out.
Mhm.
That's what they say.
That's what they
Now,
say.
now that makes you think though. Like, they wasn't in the car at that time. Was they walking to the car? They was walking to the car.
I
So
thought they
that
was
means,
arguing or something though while they was going
yeah,
to the
the
car.
argument broke out at the car. So that means they walked to the car.
Right.
Somebody opened the car up. Somebody
Right.
pulled the gun from wherever it was
Look.
located,
Right.
set it on the seat, one or the other, or they pulled it from somewhere else and just said when the police came or whatever, it was on the seat. We
And it
don't
was
know.
already out. Right.
Yeah, so we really would never know. But the whole thing that we do know is that it shouldn't have been in his vehicle.
Right.
Period.
And he shouldn't have
Because
probably
he
been
already
around
a
no
felon.
guns. Right.
Yeah, he already a felon. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yep.
Yeah, that's what he got charged for, being a
That's what
felon
he
and
got.
around a
But so wait
firearm.
a minute. I didn't know he was a felon. So he is a felon?
yeah, he on probation right now.
Oh damn. That's
And no
why.
Hold
more.
on. Let me ask y'all this. Let me ask y'all this. Another theory. Now this is off the wall. But did y'all think that they pulled Tory's security in at any point and told him, yo, you gotta eat this charge. We'll take care of you. But you security, it makes sense why you would have a gun. You think they tried to kick that to that man?
Probably.
Yeah, I mean, of course.
It's a possibility for
You
sure.
my security. I'm gonna make sure your family good, everything. I'm gonna do
Mm-hmm.
whatever I gotta do, and
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna bring you home. Yeah, you might got them to go do a year or two, but I'm gonna bring you home. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? Your family good. You know what I'm saying? How can you not trust a nigga that's putting clothes on your back? You feel me? Like,
And
but
that
then
happens a lot.
some niggas
That happens
ain't willing
especially in
to.
that industry.
That the man probably was like, shit, somebody was shot. You know what I'm saying? You talking about that shit don't always work.
That's that's
Money.
that's the crazy. That's where the defense was stupid. You had two people there at the scene of the crime. One of them pleads the fifth. The other one doesn't testify. But the person down the street in the house on the second story, looking out the window in the dark, you let them talk, and that's who you rest your
Pause.
case on.
And they saw
Yeah.
everything clearly. And now,
Stupid.
Man, yo, they been wanting to put this nigga Tory in jail. They've been waiting to put this man in jail, bro.
Did he have court appointed? That sound like a court appointed lawyer. That's what this sound like.
Yeah,
and y'all,
Oh.
and y'all know Meg is the sweetheart right now too, bro. So anything happen to her, it's like, nah,
yeah.
we ain't having
Oh
that.
yeah, you're done. You're done. You done.
And
So
she and the joint I kept seeing all week was they talking about her doing that the first girl under 30 on the Forbes joint or something like that.
mhm, mhm.
Yeah, bro.
Who, Megan the Stallion?
Yeah.
But that's my thing. Why?
I don't know what she done, but they said something. She was like in the Forbes under 30 first black woman,
see,
something like that. They was talking about. I'm like, oh,
see, that's
when I
that shit
saw that,
that
I was like, yeah, they about to
make you
eat
look
Tory
at
up
shit
for this
like
one, bro.
it's suspect because she hasn't even been in the game that long. Like what? I'm confused.
No, she got 5 years.
She got
But
Man,
it's
five
under.
years.
you hear Tory Daddy, man? Jay-Z did that.
But listen.
Damn.
We mad at her for being on the under 30 list because she made it too fast. But if they wait too long, y'all know she won't be under 30. So you
Oh,
gotta kind
okay.
of get on there
I
early.
just don't think
I ain't
she's.
mad at that.
I just don't. I don't know. I
She
think they
part of the
just put
Marvel
her too
universe
much
now
on a
too, so
pedestal.
I
But
think
see,
Doctor Strange did
hold
a little
on.
fast there.
You gotta understand the narrative they pushing though, right? Because let's talk about our youth, right? So our youth see that they
Yeah.
see her, yeah, she popping.
Yeah.
But at the same time, when you see Megan, you see her sexuality, you
Right.
see the twerking. So
Yeah.
how do we keep them? Yeah, you could be successful, you can make the Forbes list, but keep shaking your ass, keep
Right.
But
twerking,
y'all,
keep
Right.
y'all,
no for
y'all,
real.
y'all
I'm
talking like, okay,
I'm reaching.
next.
Am I reaching? Am I
Yeah,
wrong?
yeah, yeah, because
No.
Everybody's shaking their ass for Rhapsody. And Lauryn
right.
Hill
I
with her
get that.
ashy feet. Everybody else is shaking ass. Yo,
Right,
I
but
said she created that.
no, no,
She
no,
didn't
no, no, no.
create that.
No, no,
Your Love
no. I'm
Alone took
not
the
saying
album
no, no,
off.
no, no, no. I'm
At
not.
least
I'm
he
not.
can
I'm not.
actually
I'm
rap
not.
though.
I'm not putting it on Megan. I'm saying it's big. It's a bigger picture. It's a bigger
Right.
theme. Like, how do
Right.
we continue to sell something and
Exactly.
say yes, you can be successful?
Exactly.
Like, I'm not taking away from her success. I love her success, right? But at the same time, how it looks to our youth is shit. All she had to do was shake her
Right.
ass. But
But
at some point,
based
listen, hold on,
based
X,
on
hold on, X. Let me finish. Mentally, everybody is not prepared. Some people gonna get stuck shaking their ass, not
Yep.
making
I
other
got
kind
you.
of moves. You see what I'm
But
saying? So
based
it's a color thing. It's like red and yellow. Which one do you choose? Like, what
Exactly.
pill do you take? Like, that's what I get
Yep.
from it.
based on your theory, Kanye should still have he should have no problem with them people
But
because he produced a lot of
it's
money.
different. It's different for the black man than it is for the black woman, especially now. Like this whole woman empowerment thing and feminism movement thing.
Nah, I won't say that.
Like I'm just saying, it's becoming like mainstream. It's trending now. So I just think like with when it comes to the black men, especially in entertainment, when they start getting to a certain status, they don't really want black men to get to this certain status. And then when they get to this certain status, they want to knock them down to let them know, listen, you still are a nigga, basically. Like even I don't care if you are a billionaire or whatever. That's why I think they did. I feel like they kind of use Kanye as an example.
That's what they do.
I don't disagree with your theory, but as black people, that's what we do too much. So, like again, 1 plus 1 is 2. It's just sometimes that's the case. Sometimes it's Tory shouldn't have done that. Sometimes it's Shine shouldn't have pulled out that gun in
I
the
mean,
club.
I agree with that too.
Sometimes it's
Like,
Plexico shouldn't have
I
shot
agree with
himself.
that too.
It ain't always the white man.
Like sometimes you can put yourself in situation, like you put yourself somewhere where you wasn't supposed to be. Like if you wouldn't have been there, you
Hmm.
wouldn't even be in this mess. So I agree
And,
with that,
and
but
the number one
Stay in the
thing,
tally house.
I still think that there is a target for black men,
I know, I
especially
agree, I agree.
Let
yeah,
But
me finish.
especially
if
Let me
when
we
you're
finish.
know
at
Let
a
me
that,
finish.
certain level of
if
success.
we know that, we gotta move differently because you get to choose your crime. You don't get to choose the punishment.
I agree with that too. But and I
You,
also think too, like especially with some black people that come from maybe like environment where they didn't make a lot of money or they're struggling whatever, and then they get this level of success and money, they I think sometimes they get this mental where they feel like they're untouchable and they kind of forget that like the rules still apply to you too, no matter if you do got money, if you famous, whatever. Don't forget that you still a part of that category. Like, you know what I'm saying? When it comes to the justice system, they don't give a damn if you Tory Lanes or whatever. They still looking at you as a troubled black man who's a felon, who gets in trouble, who's aggressive. You know what I'm saying? Like that's a whole different animal that you fighting when you dealing with the system and then, you
Hmm.
know, just your regular peers or the general public or whatever.
So,
And you got a
Christine,
record?
Christina, let me ask you a question. You know, as the woman in the group, why? Because you know, I see it 50-50 out there in the streets. Why didn't you side with Meg? Like, what did she present that you didn't buy into?
Personally, well, number one, I like Tory Lanes. I'm a fan of Tory Lanes. I think he's a very creative artist. I've always been a fan of his music. I'm not really. I mean, Megan, her music is okay, but I just felt when I first heard the thing, I just thought to me it just seemed very, I don't know, far. It just didn't, to me, it just didn't make sense. I was like, why would he shoot somebody? It just didn't make sense to me. And the only reason why I feel like I'm not Team Megan is because the story just didn't add up to me right. And I don't know. I've seen where a black guy got pinned for something that he literally didn't do. And because like the female was getting support or the female was looked at just being a female in general, but really, and she was lying too. Like I've literally seen something like this happen back in like my earlier days, like in my 20s and stuff, where this happened to somebody that I went to school with, where a young lady kind of pinned that he forced her to have sex with him and all this other stuff. And nobody believed him because he was black and it was a girl of a different race. And nobody believed him because of his reputation with females and the fact that he was a black dude. And they just assumed that he had that type of a nature. And then later
What was
on, to
his
make a long story short, it came out that she was not being honest, that it was actually consensual.
What was
So,
his reputation with females? If you don't
huh?
mind me asking, what was his reputation with females?
He just was like a ladies' man, kind of.
Okay, got you.
Yeah. So, but, and to me, like, I feel like this happens a lot, especially with black men. Like, sometimes I feel like they don't ever really get the chance. Like, they didn't even let him testify because they said, "Oh, you done did too much. Your record, it's not gonna be good if you say something, because if you say something, they're gonna use it against you." And it's like, why is it that he couldn't get the chance to speak and say his piece and testify, but you letting Megan, you letting Kelsey, you letting the bodyguard, you letting everybody else talk, but he's the one that's facing the time. It just, to me,
Yeah.
it just isn't fair.
He didn't want to
Uh,
testify though. Your lawyer gonna say, listen, you have the option to do this. They're gonna say, I
Right.
don't think you should, but it's up
most
to you.
most lawyers, when they say think the evidence is stacked up against their client, they're not going to tell them to testify.
Right. I mean,
That's a mistake in most cases. A lot of
right.
they.
And I personally thought, okay, why not just ask him questions that pertain to the case? Don't try to ask him questions that's going to make him say something that could, corrupt the jury's decision on his case or whatever. So to me, it just looks like there's a target on him from what I'm seeing, because Tory Lanes has done stuff in the past that he hasn't gotten, like, done no up to 23 years in jail or got no serious time or anything like that. So I'm just trying to figure out, like, I feel like there's more to it than just this girl getting shot in the foot. But
Well,
I
you
feel
gotta
like
think
they're
though.
just using this as the lead. I just feel like there's something else behind this story that's not being told. That's just
You
how I
gotta
feel about it. I
you gotta
honestly.
think though. You gotta think. All right, so first and foremost, he a felon. So let's go with the lesser charge, which is possession of a firearm by a felon. So that's what, 5 years? Some states it's 10 years now. So let's just say five.
Yes.
Then you got the second charge of, did they hit him with shooting in an occupied dwelling?
I don't know.
I think they hit him with
Yeah.
that too.
But he
Right.
got that
So,
assault charge too, because he got into the altercation with August Alsina.
but well, I'm just talking about their case, and then the
Oh, okay.
other one was shooting somebody in the foot. However, they charged them with that. I don't know if they charged them. I know it wasn't manslaughter. This was definitely a felony on some old other shit. So whatever that was, we know that's 10 years. So 10 and 10, 15, that's 25 years of right there. So if he facing 23, like I say, I think they're gonna give him 10 to make the public go, oh my God, they gave the man 10 years.
Right.
Then 18 months to see him make this strong comeback, but it's going to really benefit other people as far as the money is concerned.
I agree
I
with
think
that for
that's
He
part
sure.
of the
getting
plan.
deported,
That's part of the conspiracy plan too,
That's
right?
what I
Let's just
think
keep it
too.
real, and like they're gonna have Megan rescue him. Watch how this shit play out, bro. They're gonna be all in
man. They're gonna
love. Like
redo
you
man
might
image,
see
man.
some weird. We might see some weird shit come from this.
Right. I think
Hey
so
man,
too.
that's the same thing I told P, man. I told her they gonna probably redo her image after this, like they did
Oh, hell
Rihanna with
yeah.
that Chris Brown joint. Like it's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying?
Do you
Just
guys
gotta wait
think
and
it
see
was
what happens.
fair that they kept trying to say, like, it wasn't right for them to put, like, her personal business out there and all the people that she, like, slept with. Like, that wasn't really necessary.
Yeah,
No,
that
put it
wasn't.
out there,
But
man.
they had
No,
they,
because
they
they
had
called
to
the
make
baby
it.
a liar when he said he hit it. Put it out there.
Well, she ain't never say he was lying. The people said
She
he
showed.
was lying.
You know what I'm saying? They was like,
She
ain't no way
ain't
she'll
deny.
sleep with him like shit. That's why she got so mad when he did the songs with Tory. Like, bro, really? Like, yeah,
You know,
put that out there.
I don't know, man. I feel
oh, good.
bad for him though. Still, man. I don't know, man. That's just, he's got a kid. Like, it just, I don't know. It's just, I don't know. That's
Man,
just messed
I
up.
mean, he can
I just
still
hate to see
appeal
all these
though, man.
brothers going
So
to jail.
she'll
How
be
y'all
all
how
right.
y'all how y'all think life
He
is
said
gonna
he
look
gonna be
after
alright.
life is gonna look for each of them after this?
They both
Tory's
gonna
getting
be good
deported once he
regardless.
get out, man.
He
Nah,
gonna
they ain't
get
gonna deport him.
You don't think
They ain't
so?
gonna. Nah, they're not gonna deport him.
Nah,
Nah, they
he
had
worked
to.
too
Nah,
much
Okay.
money
he's
for them.
gone. Nah, he's
He
gone.
Right.
They
still worth
deported
too much
Shine.
money.
They got Shine up out here.
Sean
That was a
said,
murder.
Oh man, they were trying to get 21 Savage up out of here, so you
They
That was a
know
body
showed.
though.
Oh my
they
God,
got
they
Slick
showed
Rick up out of
word.
here. You know what I
Shit, he
mean?
might have
But
a
did
hell of
y'all
a
see?
comeback. Shit.
But did y'all see? They just gave him. They gave him the key to something because he gave back to the community in Atlanta. He just got awarded something from the mayor or something.
Yeah,
So
I
I
wouldn't be
What's
mean,
the
I don't
surprised.
next?
know.
What's the next topic, P? We got another topic. Tired of talking about these
Yeah,
two
we'd have
computer
milked
looking
this one, man.
motherfuckers.
We'd have milked this
you
one.
Oof.
try you
We ain't
trying to
talking
get
about
away
this
from
shit
this
next
one, huh,
week,
Vaughn?
P.
You done.
We ain't
Yeah,
talking about
man,
it
I'm
next
done,
week,
man.
P. I
Hey,
don't care what
I'm
happened
done,
with
man.
this
hey,
case.
hey,
We
hey,
ain't talking
hey,
about it next week.
hey, Bare Nigga Truth. Grab one of them lists for me, man. We got these
Uh,
2022 lists out there. There's a lot going on.
which one you want, bro? Hold on, hold on.
We'll get some
Uh,
opinions on it. I mean,
okay, hold on, hold on. Hey, so you want to start with the
which one you like
top
from the
20 hip
chat?
hop albums?
Let's go for it. List it off and
So
let's see the opinion of the
we going around the room.
No, I got a list, man, from I think it's all hip hop. They got the top 20 albums of 2022.
Oh, okay.
All right, so I'm gonna run them off. You want me to start from the top or the bottom?
You can start from the
No.
top. Start from 20 to 1.
All right, so number 20 is Her Loss. Number 19 is God Don't Make Mistakes. Number 18 is Herbert. 17, The Elephant Man's Bones. 16, Ghetto Gods. 15, Kiss the Ring. 14, Continuance. 13, Ramona Park Broke My Heart. 12, No Thank You. 11, No Rest for the Wicked. 10, It's Almost Dry. 9, looks like Time to Talk 4. 8, Drill Music in Zion. Number 7, HWH 10. Number 6, Food for Thought. Number 5, The Forever Story. Number 4, No Fear of Time. Number 3, Cheat Codes. Number 2, Soul Separately. And number 1, King's Disease 3. So those are the top 22 albums from allhiphop.com of 2022.
What?
So can I ask a question? I
Deeply.
only
Okay.
Oh
knew
hell.
I only know like 3
I
albums
only
up there.
I only knew
I only
two
know two
albums,
up
bro.
there.
Who's them other people?
Hey,
Oh, is that
I
all?
don't
Is
know.
that only hip hop or rock, R&B? What?
It
nah, that
said
was all
top
hip hop.
2020 hip hop albums.
I only
Hold
know
on.
two. I know two
Can
of them
y'all
up there.
can y'all allow me to get on my soapbox for just a moment? Because it was maybe 5 months ago that I predicted this about Freddie Gibbs, but ain't nobody want to hear me. I told y'all. I
I still
told
ain't
y'all.
listened to the album, man.
COP,
So, you know,
I told you. I'm done.
I,
I'm gonna be honest. I'm old now. You know, I just hit 40 the other day. All right. So I only know like 4 joints up here. Everything
Happy
else,
birthday.
thank
happy
you.
birthday.
I don't know. Thank you. I don't know who the other people are. I know like 4.
I only know three albums, bro.
That's
I
where we
know
at
two. I know the
nowadays, man.
forever.
This
I
is
know
where
the
we
forever
at.
story. The forever stories by JID, right?
If you tell me it is, I'm gonna
Yeah,
believe you.
that's JID.
Yeah, JID. I fuck with him. He's fire. Okay,
He
JID
tough.
and uh Earth Gang. Was it Ghetto Gods?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the only two. I think that's Earth Gang.
Okay. See, I'm
They
old. I know
pretty.
Shout out
They're
to
all.
like
J. Cole. That's
more on
tell the
that.
truth for J.
They're
Cole.
more like on that conscious, like Kendrick Lamar,
Hold
like
on.
J Cole. J Cole. I mean, they're in that.
Ain't
Like,
J.I. Ain't JID in Earth Gang? Or I got
yeah,
it wrong?
JID is a part of Dreamville.
Okay,
Yeah,
got
they,
it.
they both
Oh
Dreamville.
what? Oh.
Yeah, they both Dreamville. Earth Gang is a group. It's two dudes.
So
Oh.
Yeah,
okay.
but they're all a part of Dreamville. Dreamville is J Cole's independent label, I believe.
Dang. So he dropping niggas with top 22 honors in hip hop. That's
I'm
what's up.
surprised the Forever Story got up there. That's good. That's good. That's
I'm gonna
good.
have
That's
to
a
check
good
that
album
out.
though.
I'm tripping though. I'm wondering why Kendrick ain't up here.
That's what I just said. That's what I just said. I just said that they put Kendrick up there.
Well, Mr.
That
Morale
Yeah,
album
with a
was
big
that
step
album was
was.
yeah,
crazy.
this
That
one
album
ain't
was
up here.
crazy. Like that shit when he was talking about like the relationship shit and he had like a whole skit. That shit was just ill. That
You
whole
got
album was
you
crazy.
you got her voice too. You like to argue, don't
Who me?
She
you? Yeah, you
sound like
like to
Kendrick.
argue. You like to argue just a little bit. You sound like you got a little feistiness in you. Hey P, let's get back to Clubhouse because I'm about to lose it. Let's get back to Clubhouse.
No,
All
I
right.
don't like to
Here we
argue.
go.
So my question for y'all is this: Is King's Disease rightfully in this spot at number one? Does that mean Nas
Yes.
is relevant if he made the top
Nah,
album?
Nas is not relevant, yo. According to
P,
21
P, shut the
Savage,
fuck up.
Nas
Hey,
ain't
yo,
relevant.
X, get your man,
P,
man.
P,
Yo.
Get your
P,
man, X.
shut up, P. P, we
Get your
not doing
man,
this.
X.
Yo,
We
he
not
said he
doing this.
don't gotta show
Hey
ID
man,
we
in the
not
club
doing
because he's
it.
I
Get your
ain't
22.
got
man, X.
I ain't got no smoke for nobody. Freddie's at 2. I digress.
Is Freddie on the
Man,
list?
Yeah, he's
X,
number
is
He's
two.
Freddie
number
on the list?
he's number 2.
Pusha T's on the
Who?
list also.
Oh, Pusha
Oh,
T's album was fire. VA all
Yeah,
day.
number 10. It's almost dry, right? Yeah, he number 10.
Hey,
give us another
But in
list, your
case you didn't
favorite.
hear it, P, Freddie's 2. Freddie's 2.
You said 22. That's good. That's a good spot. Give us
No,
another list, your
2.
favorite cousin.
All right, we got top 10 best rappers of 2022.
Come on with it.
oh, top 10? 10?
Now, this is made by Bryant B. Miller, whoever
Yeah,
that
that's
is.
Rap Radar. Shout out to B Dot.
Okay, and he said it's based on skills, performance, and presence. I'm just the messenger. Don't shoot. Number 10, Lil Wayne. Number 9, Ransom. Number 8, Drake. Number 7, Kodak. Number 6, 21 Savage. Number 5, JID.
mm,
Number 4, Kendrick. Number 3, Cole. Number 2, Gucci. And number 1, Pusha.
what?
Number
Pusha got
2,
number one?
Gucci.
That's great.
Gucci Man made the list and not Eminem.
Hey,
Shut up.
hey,
Eminem.
Number
hey,
Eminem ain't,
2.
M ain't do nothing. M ain't do nothing this year.
Yeah, M ain't do shit.
No, no, I'm getting off that Wayne joke. He was like, "What? Gucci made the list, and Eminem ain't make it." Shout to Gucci.
But you know, Gucci dropped a couple of little dedication tracks, like two that
I
was
don't
fire.
care. I don't care. The dedication track he made for the Migo who died was fire. The one he made for Dog was a disaster.
Wait,
What?
hold on.
Hold on,
Hold on,
hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on.
No,
Hold
no.
on, X, hold on,
I
X.
liked
Hold
that
on.
one. That one was
Hold on.
fire.
We not gonna do that. We're gonna respect Takeoff. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace to Takeoff. We're not
That's
gonna
why
do
I
the
said
little
that one was
Migo.
good. That was
Hold
good.
on.
No,
No,
Wait,
you said the little Migo
Both
that
of them
died.
were good, but I like
No,
Gucci,
no,
so
no. I'm my bad, man. I'm a 40-something-year-old guy. I don't get the names right all the time.
I
okay,
got
hold on, because
rest in peace Takeoff, man.
hey,
I
hey,
hey, hold on.
your favorite cousin was Freddie Gibbs on that list?
Nah,
Okay.
Hey, wait, I clicked out of the app at 10, 9, and 8. Who was 10, 9, and 8? I only caught it from 7
Hold
to
on,
8.
hold
uh,
on. I got you.
Weezy,
I got you.
Weezy was 10, Ransom was 9, and Drake was number 8.
Drake
What you
Is
think,
anybody from New
Smiles?
Jersey on that list?
Drake was 8?
Is anybody from
Uh,
Jersey on that list?
Hold on,
is
Because
Ransom
Smiles.
from Jersey?
Yo,
Virginia
XL.
number 1.
Yo, XL,
Huh?
Smiles trying to talk. Why
that's
you being rude,
popping.
man? Smiles trying to talk.
That's
We
Hey,
popping.
got guests
what,
Oh
on
no,
here.
where's
no, no!
Ransom from?
I'm gonna let him talk, but you threw a shot, and I'm shooting back. What number was Ransom?
Number 9.
And what
I
number
don't
was
know if he
Pusha
was
T?
Drake or not. He was number
One.
1.
Go ahead, Smiles.
Drake was number 8?
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
surprised at that too.
Yo, that is so crazy.
That is crazy. That's
Do
only
you
because
think he
he
should be
dropped that little.
higher?
That's only because he dropped that little house
Yeah, bro.
album. He did
Bro,
that
we
little
got
house
wait,
music.
wait. Okay, all right, look, no disrespect to Gucci, man. But you got Gucci at number 2, and you got Drake at 8.
I agree with him on that. That should be flopped
Yeah.
around. That should be
Hey,
flip flop.
hey, they did it for the culture, man. They did it for the culture.
What?
Drake
Yo,
is the best rapper in the game right now.
No, he's
yo,
Nah,
not.
according to this
No, he's
list, he's
not.
I
number 8.
disagree.
No,
I
he's not.
According to this
No,
disagree.
he's
list, he's
I'm
not.
number
not
8
gonna
right
say that
now.
because
No,
you
he's
still
not.
got hard
No,
spitters
he's
out there. You
not,
feel me?
bro. He's not the
Hey, I'm gonna
best.
tell y'all
No.
the problem, man. CEO don't like to see a dark skinned brother leading the pack on this one. That's all it is. We already know
Drake
what
is
it is.
trash. Drake is trash. He's
You
trash.
know what I'm saying?
Who said he's
Whoa.
trash?
The
I did
old
Miss
guy that
Feisty.
said
You
you
want to
was
argue?
feisty, the old
That's
guy.
crazy.
We can
I
argue.
wouldn't say he's trash.
He's trash.
Drake,
I ain't
listen,
checking for
man,
Drake.
Drake is the
Oh,
GOAT.
I call the Gucci song trash, but you gonna call Drake trash. Oh, all right.
Gucci song was trash too. I ain't say that one trash.
No,
That was trash.
I'm gonna put
how?
Drake over Gucci any day, man.
Shout out to
How is it
Phrase,
I,
late to the party. We talking top 10 rappers. Respect the GOATs.
Hey, yo, P. I want to get to this women's list,
Come
man.
on with it. Come on with it.
let's go.
Let's
Let's
All right.
go.
go.
So it says which female rapper had one of the hottest songs of the year. So we're gonna start from 10, go back to 1. All right. So number 10, we got Lola Brooke. Don't play with it.
Oh yeah, that shit hard.
Number 9, we got Saweetie with Closer.
Boo.
Number 8, City Girls Top Notch. Number 7, Glorilla FNF.
How is that not number one?
That's
Hold
so
on, bro.
Hold
Let me
crazy.
on.
finish the
Hold
list,
on.
man. Let me finish the list. Number 6 is
Relax,
Ruby
X.
Rose. I Like. We got 5 with Lotto is Giving. Nikki. Number 4, Super Freaky Girl. Number 3, Ice Spice. Munch.
Mm-mm.
We got number 2,
Yeah,
guess is
that ain't it.
Lakia, Mind Your Business. And number 1 is Cardi and Glorilla with Tomorrow 2.
On the list
Now,
twice. Glorilla on the list twice.
Yep.
I don't really like none of these joints, but if I'm being real, I think FNF probably should have been number 1. That's all I'm saying.
You, I'm gonna
Facts.
tell you why.
F&M is
I'm gonna
number
tell you
Ice
1.
why
Ice
it's
Spice
not
ass
number
Spice
off
is
of
one.
there.
number 2.
I'm gonna tell you why it's not
Nah,
number
Ice
one.
Spice is number 3, P. Your sister
FNF
ain't
is
make it,
not
bro.
FNF is not aging well right now at the moment.
You're crazy.
No,
Man, they
no,
play
at
that
the
shit
no,
every
no,
time I
no.
get in the
Listen,
car.
hold on. Listen to what I'm saying. I said at the moment, like when the summertime hit, it's gonna peak
Right.
again. You know what it
Yep.
is right now.
Yep.
It's
Yep.
wintertime. All the
Right.
niggas at home with shorty. Tax season,
Right.
nigga rubbing feet and everything right now. But
Right.
as soon as the summer
Right.
hit, that
I
nigga
don't
hit
know
them
what
bricks.
you talking about,
Nigga,
Smalls.
effing
It's
in gonna
raining.
go
Fuck nigga
crazy
friendly.
again.
He's
Uh,
Fuck a
right.
nigga.
uh,
He's right.
Vaughn, you're making my argument because 20 years from now, F and F will be the only song on that list that you still hear in rotation.
Yep.
Yeah,
Them other
Yep.
9
I
songs you would not
agree.
hear. They're
It's
gonna die.
a definite summer rotation jam.
that's that summertime from Will Smith vibe for the
Yep.
females. Watch what I
Yep.
tell you.
Yep. Yep. It's
It's
gonna get
just
that
right now.
fire.
That's why it's like, oh no, we got to put this in here, but we can't make it number one right now because it ain't really
No, what?
popping right now.
But
But
you,
it's like
So
it's gonna pop every year,
hold
baby
on.
boy,
No, what
every
I'm telling
summer.
you is you think the other 9 records were bigger than her record for the
No,
year for 2022?
no,
Then what are we
no.
talking about?
I said I agree with you. I was just talking about her specific song and why. That was it. That was it. But can I say one thing? Megan didn't have a song in the top 10.
nah, it won't
That's
up there.
crazy.
I
That's
think she dropped
crazy.
the album, but I
My
don't.
point. My point.
That's
Man, I
Nope.
fuck with this
crazy.
girl
Hey,
though.
I ain't gonna lie though. I feel like Big Lotto was missing though. They didn't put my girl Big Lotto on there.
She up
Lotto
there
was
Yes,
for
there,
she's
crying
on
out, bro.
there.
but
She's on
She
Megan
there.
number
had
5 with It's Given.
Okay, I don't know
Megan
that one.
had more fire shit than all of them.
Was she the one that was talking about with the Grammy moving her with
Yeah,
Nicki
that was
or something
Nicki
like that?
Minaj versus Big Lotto.
Yeah.
Yep, Big
Yeah,
Lotto
what's
won.
Yeah.
that? Big Energy something? Yeah, that ain't.
Mhm. Yeah, that's her.
I'm gonna be honest though. If it weren't for TikTok, I don't think none of these girls would have the summer they had. Be honest with
He might be right.
I don't
you,
know,
because
man. Some of
Yeah,
them
that
all of their
influencer
joints
shit's
like
a
had
bitch.
trends. All of their joints had
no
trends.
like no bullshit. I'm a dude, right? I'm a whole dude, right? Like
I
baggy
hope so.
pants, all that from my era, right? Shut up, P. So from my era, right? But honestly, there are two songs in this era, in this time, by two rap females, but the beat just so fucking hard. As a man, I don't have a choice but to rock to that shit. I'd be like, that shit was like Cardi, doom, doom, whatever that beat was doing. That shit was hard. Megan got one of them shits. Why that shit ain't in the top 10, I don't know. That the beats be hard.
Did they get any
Vaughn,
spin off it?
yo Vaughn, keep it real. You know that Munch is on your playlist, bro. You know that Ice Spice on your playlist, bro.
I don't don't even know what that
You
is,
you
P.
know you are yo Vaughn, you the original Munch, man. You know that Munch on your playlist, dog.
Oh, it ain't got to be on my playlist because I'm the
He's
definition of it.
disrespectful out here.
You know, nah, he's just keeping it in the bag. He's keeping it in
That's
the bag.
Vaughn. He don't care. He don't care, Frey. That's Vaughn, man. He feel like
Look,
this.
I'm
Yeah,
a
yeah,
grown
yeah.
ass
But
man.
I can contest. I went to high school with Vaughn. He was munching in '94. He
Oh
was the only one I
my.
knew.
Stop it.
Grown.
Stop it.
I'm a
Somebody get this
grown
And
man
man.
a
won't
room,
even the
man.
thing. You the gatekeeper of that, Vaughn. You is you the originator of that, bro. You was years ahead of us, yo. You knew
Hey
Okay,
man,
something
you
I
we
need
got
to go
knew.
and put your lawsuit in, bro. Get your papers, man.
I got some new things for y'all to try, man.
Oh,
Y'all can
Vaughn, I
tune into
need
no,
3
class
no.
feet
We
when
every
you
good.
talk to
Thursday.
me.
Relax. You gotta relax.
Hey, I'm about to start a sex room on
Hey,
Clubhouse. My shit gonna
well,
Come
jump.
on, man.
all right. Start that on your own time. Start that on your own time.
Hey,
Your favorite
hey,
cousin. Your favorite
I'm gonna
cousin.
call it
You
What
promoting
up?
the
the
goat sex.
podcast.
All right,
Promote the
I got the
podcast.
podcast list coming, man.
Yeah.
Hold on. All right,
Hey,
Promote the
so we're gonna.
podcast because he going
All right,
crazy. He going crazy.
so
women
this
gonna
year
come to
is
that shit, bro.
this is Jim Jones top 10 hottest podcasters of 2022. I'm a little offended
Shout out to Jim
because I
Jones.
didn't see none of our names are there, but we'll talk about that later. All right, so number 10, my expert opinion, Math Hoffa. Number 9, Lip Service.
Yeah.
Number 10, Kitchen Talk with Mano.
Oh
Number
yeah.
7, Carisha Please. Number 6, No Jumper.
Oh
Number
no
5
jumper.
is Kai Sinat. I don't know how you say that. Kaicenat. Number 4, Joe Button Podcast. Number 3, On Your Leisure. Number 2, $1 million worth of game. Number 1, Drink Champs.
I want to hear from Christina and then you, your favorite cousin, because both of y'all got podcasts. How y'all feel
All right.
about the list? Christina, we're going to start with you ladies first. How you feel about this
Uh,
list having a podcast? The
I
Mike is
think
Hot podcast. Y'all follow that on IG. Go ahead.
yes, please do, and on YouTube. Thank you.
Thursdays, what, 9:30? Thursdays at
Yes,
9:30 IG Live?
yes, 9:30. We on Instagram Live every Thursday. Me and my fellas, my guys Kenyatta and my boy Michael Foster, and it's a good time. We talk about everything. So yes, please follow us. You guys will enjoy it. But I would say, I would have switched. I would have switched Drink Champs. I would have made Drink Champs number 2, and probably put $1 million worth of game first.
Mm. Not,
But
Mm.
I think the order was good. I think Angela Yee lip service. I think that should have been like number 10 though. And
mm. Now, hold on, Christina. Let me ask you this. Do you feel like Carisha Please should even be on it?
oh yeah, I forgot about no. I don't even know. I already know why she's up there. That's popularity, but no, I don't think I don't. I think she's just up there for status. Maybe Diddy helped her get
This
that
her
fucking
first
shit put
year.
together. Yeah, I think he had something to do with that. To be honest,
Mm.
I think he invested in that.
Oh, he is definitely vested in that.
I don't know. I don't even listen to that
Cause
joke.
that podcast came out of nowhere. Like how you like I don't know. That shit just came out of nowhere.
Your favorite cousin, how you feeling about this list, sir? Having a podcast,
Um,
Bare Naked True podcast
hey man,
on YouTube.
Much respect to Nori. The only reason I would probably get them number 1 is because they had my auntie Patty LaBelle up there. But outside of that, I definitely think Joe Button should have been number 1. I would probably put Math
I like
Hoffa at
that.
like number 4 or 5, honestly. $1 million worth of game, I could see them at 2.
Yeah.
And Lip Service, I only listen to them. So I wouldn't even put them on the joint.
That's the sex
But
podcast
yeah, I
Smalls
would
would have
probably
had.
switch
Lip
them
service.
around.
Yeah, that's the sex podcast.
You already
Hey,
know,
look,
baby.
Smalls, man, you want to do the joint, bro? Get with me. I video your joint. I got
Hey, I think we can get that popping. Yo, like we can really, yo.
Y'all would have a
You know,
lot of people love. That's one thing we talk about everything on our show, like everything. And that's one thing that I noticed we get like the most people start popping in through the chat is anytime we start talking about sex or like relationships, that should be lit.
you.
lit.
We
I'm
want to be
telling
the
you.
producer. You know what I'm saying?
That's what. Yo, I
But
remember
yeah,
the late night radio show used to come on with that smoke, man. That's how we bring that shit on. You know what I'm saying? just focus right in on my lips. You know what I'm saying? Right there
Yo,
Yo,
on
you
my
what
gotta
the
fucking
relax.
fuck?
You gotta
semi-blunt.
relax, Paul. You gotta
This
Now I
is the
will
relax.
say
smooth.
this though.
Yo, we gonna kill him.
Considering Mano got a joint, and this is Jim Jones' list, I'm surprised he didn't put Mano up higher.
Mm.
He
You know what I'm
put
He got
saying?
he gotta keep it real. You know
yeah.
I'm saying though, but that's
Mano
your
joint
man.
is dope. Mano's
Hey, it's your
podcast is
list. That's
dope,
your
but
man. You're
it's
supposed to
not
put him at number one.
Nah, you
I
nah.
can't
don't
do
know,
it
man.
like that.
I'm looking at
At
buttons
least
kind of weird right now,
number
man.
8 though.
Smiles, how you feel about this list?
Uh, I mean, man, I ain't got no problem with it. Like I said, man, I'm just looking at buttons kind of weird right now, man, because of the comment he made about little
Why is
kids.
that? Why is
Man,
that?
Hey, nah,
you
he
can,
came back and cleaned it up, man. He came
Because he
back and
said he
cleaned
was
it up, man.
bisexual.
He just be
hey,
trolling, yo. He's independent. He
Hey, he
trying to
He
do
came
is
his
back and cleaned it
job.
trolling.
up, man.
His
hey, look,
girlfriend is a baddie. You know what I'm saying?
But that
man,
don't
hey,
mean
that
nothing.
don't mean
That
nothing.
don't
Hey,
mean.
P, that don't
Hey,
mean nothing, P. You
hey,
feel me?
look, y'all know. I'm gonna say he cleaned it up on the next episode, but y'all know P got a ride for him, man. That's Jersey Andy light skin, man. So you know,
Hey,
throw that out
look,
there,
Of
man. You know
course,
what I'm
of
hey,
saying?
course.
You know
hey,
what I mean?
look, what's my boy name? Malik Yoba? Man,
Yeah.
we thought he
Hey,
was
bro.
outside.
Hey.
Hey,
Shh, shh.
hey, man.
He said,
Dark
I'm
skin.
sorry. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry, brother, but
Yeah. Dark
you
skin took
feel
an
me?
L with that, your favorite cousin.
Hey,
He
hey,
keeping score.
hey.
Y'all down one with that one.
well,
Oh man,
Yeah.
that's right. We leading the rap
Hold
race
on,
though.
hold on. Now, how did P start this off today? Did he say he gonna hop on Tory Lane?
Yeah. Pause. Yes.
Oh man. Oh man.
And you gotta be we comfortable in our sexuality over here, man.
What the?
that's that's good.
Oh
We not
man.
doing that, man. We're not doing that, man. You
Oh
notice, you
man.
I
notice,
think
you
that
notice, you notice, you notice the top 10 of that podcast list. They do all that homophobic shit, right? It's
Yup.
the
Oh
reason why they on
man.
that top 10 list.
Well,
No.
So let me ask
so.
y'all this: is Breakfast Club a podcast, man, or is that just a
no,
radio
they're a
show?
radio show.
Nah, it's a radio
Because
show.
it
Radio
kind
show.
of, I don't know. For me, it kind of carry both, but I probably won't put it in the top 10.
But what happens is they put it on podcast platforms to get that extra money.
Right.
I
So
got
Right.
because you know it fit. You
you.
know
Yeah,
it
And
you
they
know it
have
fit.
guests up there and everything. Yeah.
I got you. I got you.
So look, that's basically all the topics we got. We're gonna take a little bit time. We got some special guests in the building. Smiles, tell them about your
Yes,
current
sir.
project out right now, man. Tell them about Lionheart, man, and how they can follow you, man.
Oh man, we're currently, man, we're working on a Lionhearted project, and I'm also double working on my own project. And y'all can find me everywhere: Instagram, Facebook, Smiles the Own, Twitter. You feel what I'm saying? It's pretty much it, man. And just trying to do more shows next year, man. Do more podcasts, man, and just continue to put us out there and promote us, man.
And shout out where you from, man.
Man, I'm from Elizabeth City, North Carolina, man.
And how you feel about
Peace,
there's a
peace.
couple lists floating around there. How you feel about some of these top? How you feel about lists in general as an artist? Like as an independent artist, how do you feel about these lists that go around top 10 of 2022, top 20 producers, videographers? How you feel about it?
I mean, man, I don't I don't really focus too much on it. You feel what I'm saying? Like everybody, like and trust me, like I've gotten hit up like, bro, like you did your thing last year with going to the Carolina Music Awards and blah blah blah, blah and this that and third. I don't really pay no I don't really pay no attention to it, man. I just kind of I took my little week and a half, 2 week vacay, man, and then like, bro, it's back to the music, bro. It's back to business. Like if I'm on it, I'm on it. If I'm not, I'm not, man. Like it don't make me no difference.
Indeed, man. And what can we look for you in the 2023 coming up, man?
Uh, I know I'm gonna be out there in VA for the Smith and Wesson show. I'm opening up for them February the 3rd. VA is like my second home, so like I said, that's gonna be my first show to start off the year. So if y'all in the building at Elevation 27, man, y'all pull up, man. It's gonna definitely be a vibe.
What's that date again?
February the 3rd.
February 3rd. I'm gonna get with you, man. I'm gonna come rock with you just because you rocking with us, man.
Hey
I
man,
might
I'm
leave
all.
before Smith and Wesson get on, but I'm gonna come see you.
Hey, look,
That
man, I'm
sounds
always
lit.
rock with y'all, man. You hear me?
That's what's up, Smiles. That's what's up,
Yes,
man.
sir.
Appreciate that love. Appreciate the love. Appreciate joining the group.
Always.
Christina, I'm gonna get to you, man. Very, always been a huge fan of yours. You always
Thank
supported. We
you.
always supported each other. We
Thank
love the
you.
show. How do you feel about the podcast game right now?
I mean, it's like I feel like it's becoming like a trend now. Like everybody's doing a podcast, which is cool though because it's like becoming like the new TV wave or entertainment wave, which is cool. But I mean, I like seeing the diversity with it. I like seeing everybody doing their different thing, coming up with their different ways and ideas of doing the podcast. Our stuff is doing pretty good. We're trying to even just integrate different segments with it. We actually have been we're really surprised with the growth that we've seen. We haven't even been on a whole year. It'll be a year at the end of March. But we've been getting a lot of positive feedback. I mean, but I enjoy watching other people's podcast platforms. I like going on other people's podcast platforms, having people come on ours. It's a lot of fun. I have a good time. It's cool just getting inside the minds of everybody and just kind of interacting with people.
Now, do you have guests on your show, or is it anybody can join? Like how does it work? Give us a preview of the Thursday night experience that goes down at 9:30 on your IG.
Yeah, so like we do let anybody come on the show. So like if we're doing a show and we're discussing topics, it's usually just me and my other two um co-hosts. But there are times where we like to engage with our audience. So we'll have people from our audience come on camera. We've had some of the people that have literally been like dedicated to being watching our show every Thursday. Like we have like maybe like 6 or 7 people that literally have been watching us since we started. So like we've had a couple of them come on camera. Now that we're getting more people watching us and seeing us, people are asking if they can come on the camera. So we're starting to do like call-in shows where we just make it just mainly about the audience coming on and bringing on their whatever topic they want to talk about, and we just basically engage with the audience. So yeah, we definitely we're open to interviews. We did an interview with the Wave TV, but they interviewed us. But we actually want to open up more opportunities to interview other people, other podcast platforms, especially when we start kind of doing more live shows like on YouTube. We haven't gotten the live shows on YouTube yet. We're still on Instagram. We're trying to wait till we hit 50 subscribers, which we're at 44. So, and then we'll probably start going live on YouTube. So that way we can have more people come on, because lately we've been having like multiple people want to come on the show on Instagram. But on Instagram, you can only have like a certain amount of people.
Do you feel like some of the male podcasts overshadow some of the female podcasts?
Um, hmm. I think, yeah, in a sense, because I think with the female podcasting, they just tend to stick with the same scenarios where it's like relationships and like sex, which is good. It's good, and it does bring in conversation, and it does bring in an audience. But sometimes it can become redundant when you've got other podcasters that are also kind of doing the same rhetoric where it's the relationship thing. So the thing that we wanted to do differently with our podcast, it is cool that we have people from different dynamics. Like I'm a female, then my other two friends are males, but one is a gay male and one is a heterosexual male. We all went to a performance arts school back in the day together. So we get so many different dynamics. And also we have a reoccurring guest that's always up there. He's Hispanic. He's a Hispanic heterosexual male. So it's pretty cool because I haven't seen a lot of podcasters that have that different dynamic. It's either all women.
Diversity.
Yeah, it's either all women, all heterosexual males, or maybe like an individual person that does like the where they view the videos and then they talk about it, shit like that. But yeah, I do think that sometimes the male podcasters do overshadow, just because men are so dominating, and it typically just kind of works out that way. And I think just with the women, they have to find a little bit of a niche where they can be a little bit more diverse.
That's what's up. What can we look for? Anybody else? I don't want to take up everything. Anybody else have any questions for our special guest tonight?
I'm pulling up on somebody. I don't know who. That's it.
You
I
said
appreciate
what?
y'all.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Well, thank you guys for letting me be a special guest. I really enjoyed this. I'll definitely pop in any other times that I'm invited for sure.
Yeah, man, I definitely
Every
appreciate it too.
Tuesday.
So
We
for
Absolutely.
do
sure.
Look,
this
you can
every
pop in
Tuesday.
anytime if you want to listen, anytime.
Okay, awesome. I would love to. And make sure y'all go follow us at the Mic is Hot Instagram Live podcast _show on Instagram and on Facebook. And on YouTube, it's just the Mic is Hot Live podcast show. And it's just got the little image with the little microphone with the little flame. And just subscribe and check us out. Let us know what you think. Oh, we be laughing too. We be having a good
Appreciate
time
your
over
time
there.
tonight, man.
Thanks, guys.
All right, y'all. That's our show for tonight. Everybody go around and promote themselves like our guest just did. Phrase you up.
You can catch me on IG. It's Phrase, cooking up a podcast and some other things. Be on the lookout.
You good, Phrase? You look like
All
all
go,
right.
all
What's
go,
your favorite
all
color?
go everything.com. My bad.
Word. I guess I'm next then. You know who it is. It's
Your
your favorite cousin, man. That Nigga Truth Podcast, yo. Shit. January, one of these dates, I don't remember. April the 15th, we started season 8, so you know it's gonna be crazy. You know what I mean?
Spars.
Yo,
Promotion
did I
something.
miss it? Oh,
You
my
talking about
fault, P.
yo?
I was reading something, P. My fault. Yo, you already know, man. Spars, man, chilling, doing my thing, man. Cashmere Films, man. Just relaxing, man. Getting ready to do what I need to do, man. Come March, man. Just check me out. Feel me?
That's what's up.
Hey,
That's
one
what's
more
up,
thing
man.
too.
We
Got a
appreciate.
movie dropping in 2023. I don't know the date, but I'll let y'all know.
What's it called?
It's called Five Steps Back. I play a counselor. You know what I'm saying? I get to talk to the
Okay.
troubled adults.
That's what's up.
Nice.
That's what's up. So look, y'all, thank y'all for joining us tonight. This is Respect the Ghost. We are here every Tuesday at 6 p.m., man. Invite your friend, man. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Don't forget, Go Talk Live, gotalklive.com. You can find all the content. We also Go Talk Live on all the platforms, Twitter, IG, TikTok, and Facebook. And you can find the content, man. Laugh at the shorts. Season 4 is coming soon. And we also got an app. It's called the GoatVerse. Download that on your Roku TVs and your Amazon Fire Sticks. We appreciate y'all time tonight. Appreciate all the listeners. Shout out to y'all. This is the live podcast, Respect the Goats, right here on Clubhouse. Good night,
Night,
y'all.
peace.